guys been checking out Team USA, man. I started watching them.
Yeah, man.
And good Lord, I am impressed, man.
They balling.
Yo, they got a crew, man. Paulo, what's his name? Banchero from the Magic. Mikal Bridges from the Nets. I'm a big Mikal Bridges fan.
Me too.
You know what I mean? You got my boy. This is my man. I think we brothers somewhere along the line. Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards. I think to me could be one of the maybe top 3 small forwards in the league.
Word.
Tyrese Halliburton, who's gonna be throwing oops to my nigga all year this year. Obi.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson on that rim protection. Brandon Ingram. Yo, niggas acting like niggas gotta stop fronting on B.I. dog. Word on my mother. B.I. get busy, man.
Like Reeves, that's my guy too.
Yeah, we got and even Josh Hart, Cam Johnson. Yeah. They got a crew, but listen.
Yo, my man Austin Reeves though, that's the emo version of Scooter McGavin right there.
Reeves, man. Christopher Reeves. He look like Christopher Reeves too. Clark Kent and shit. Yo, so listen, I'm gonna go to you first, Q. What do you think? What's your take on the USC team? Have you been watching, and what's your overall feelings on them?
Well, they blew out Luka in his country, but granted Luka wasn't playing, but you know what I mean. But regardless of wins or win, I don't give a shit. But like it's Team USA, dog. Like, am I wrong for saying that America always expects Team USA to win?
No lie.
That's just the expectation.
But this feels different.
This feels
because you don't got the big star power. My bad. The big names ain't in this. It's just, my bad.
That's what I was just about to say. Now it's all just like, and it's just gelling and balling. You know what I mean? And look, you hear all the talk about Jalen Brunson already. Yo, bro, if you lead in Team USA, dog, you know what I mean? That means you're doing something right. So I can just already see what he's going to do with the Knicks this season. So I think the only thing, in my opinion, I would change is probably I think the head coach. I don't know if y'all agree with me, but I think the head coach should have been Eric Spoelstra instead of Steve Kerr. You know what I mean? But
based on what? I don't necessarily disagree with that, but why do you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like he's a better. Number one, I just feel like he's a better coach than Steve Kerr. Number one, I know how we talked already about how we feel about Steve Kerr just inheriting Mark Jackson's teams anyway. So I feel like, but I just feel like Eric Spoelstra, especially this type of team, this is going to be a team that's moving around. These are people who are going to be moving. Like they're going to be running without the ball. This is a young team, bro. They're going to be balling. So, and they have a couple of shooters, but I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like he just always comes up with better schemes. He's like, he's like Andy Reid and shit to
where he brings out the dog in his
you know what it is too, because we just saw him do it to the Knicks, man. So it's like it's the freshest thing in our mind. But I think Eric is an incredible coach, but so is Kerr, man. I know Mark gets a lot of the credit for that, but Steve did make that team do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give him a little bit of credit, man. But
he was inherited, but he did take him to the next level. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
They won championships. Man.
Right.
Then again, better have with that team.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would have been
tight. Think, Ed?
Well, I'm loving Team USA. They 3-0 in exhibition right now. They beat their hardest test in Spain. Most recently. You know what I mean? Our boy. Went 9 for 9. They shot 67% from the field, 71 from 2-pointers, 56% from 3. You know what I mean? And they held Spain to 42%. And that was one thing that they were talking about. Can this team defend? And can this team shoot threes? And they showed it this past game.
Absolutely.
Piggybacking on what Cash was saying, I was kind of, taking a step back. I'm like, I don't see this team really going that far like the previous teams, because the guys that they got, some of them are unproven in the NBA, but they balling. And then when you got somebody who's a natural leader, a big time communicator, he's actually the glue of this team right now.
Steve Kerr said that too. Yeah, exactly. I'm
just jumping on what he said. Yeah, the team. You know what I mean? This guy's dunking. He's shooting threes. He's hitting 4-point plays. He's getting the team into a good groove, and they're setting the pace right now. They're showing it. And Spain was their first test. Let's see how they go against Lithuania, Canada, France. If they ever see Spain down the line, Slovenia with Luka. You know what I mean? I want to see what they got from here on out. But for right now, they're looking good. They're looking real sexy, like my man Cash said. They're looking real sexy.
They looking sexy, man.
Look, for the past couple of World Cups, man. Like, I know America's supposed to be like top dogs in basketball, but these foreign dudes started ball, bro.
They caught up because we all talked about doing a show on that, and we will get to that at some point. But they definitely have caught up. But
look at Team Canada. Team Canada stacked. Right. And a lot of them are NBA ballers, Team Canada. Like almost all their players is ballers.
Yeah, I heard
RJ better show up.
I heard they be shooting their shots with a hockey stick in their hand.
They do. Or they be watching hockey and then they be turning around. Oh, look, RJ scored. Back to the hockey shit.
Word.
But
hockey pads and shit on.
It's like hockey on wooden floors.
But RJ is balling. But I digress for a minute. Real quick back to Team USA. We mentioned how Kerr gave Jalen Brunson a lot of props, man. And you know what, man? That's coming from Steve Kerr, who's had all these iconic, historical, juggernaut teams in Golden State. To say that about Brunson, man, to me that has some substance to it.
Yeah. And players he played with, because he played with a lot of legends too.
Exactly. Good point. My whole thing with Brunson is, man, and everyone's gonna go crazy when I say this in the comments, man, because y'all been getting real disrespectful in the comments. But Brunson has that Jordan feel to me, and not that he has a skill level of Jordan, but I remember growing up watching Jordan against the Knicks, and every time Jordan got the ball, I just was like, damn, man, like I feel like he's gonna make the right play every single time. Like it's a wrap, you know what I mean? Like nothing we could do right now, you know what I'm saying? And he just felt like he always did the right thing, and that's what I when I see Jalen play, especially in the playoffs last year, and even throughout the whole season. I know he had the turnover to end the game against Miami, but whatever.
He got a lot to prove.
Yeah, this team, Brunson's core generalship, like we said, BI. A lot of y'all sleep on BI. BI's ability to score basically anywhere in the court he wants to. Listen, I slept on BI a little bit. Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards is going to be out of here, man. He's a really good two-way player. Jaren Jackson holding that rim down, right?
Yeah. Tyrese Halliburton, even though he played with our rival Paisley, he had 12 assists and 22 minutes off the bench. Like
Bridges, like you said, Reed before, Banchero, they're tough all around. And like we said earlier, there's no real star power. Like you had the Dream Team, the Redeem Team, and all these teams in between with all these big name players. You don't really have that, but they gel well together, and they've got a lot of chemistry, man. So I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been excited in a while about ball.
Word. I just piggybacking on Brunson. I just feel like Brunson, not only with the Knicks, but just in the national stage, he has a lot to prove. Being a late second round pick. He was Luka's shadow in Dallas. Getting that contract that nobody thought he deserved when he came to the Knicks. He led the Knicks to the second round of the playoffs. You know what I mean? Yeah. For now, a lot of Knicks haters is going to remember that bumbling move he did late in the game, the last game that they lost to Miami. But he held it down. So now you see this. This is not only him showcasing to the world, not even to the NBA fans, but to the world globally, that he's a dog. They got the dog in him. But it could probably open some of these kids that he's playing with, or anybody else in the A sitting on the couch like, yo, I want to play with this guy. Let me come to the Knicks and play with this guy. And that's what I'm loving. Like, people really seeing like, yo, Goosebumps again, boy. Like, I want to go play with Jalen Brunson. Let me go to Broadway and play with this guy. I'm gonna help this guy.
We could bring those guys in there. You're right. You make a good point. It went from, damn, you guys paid him $100 million to, damn, you guys stole him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Everybody's sucking us now. Like, you guys got the, and he got snubbed all around. Snubbed for the All-Star game, snubbed for the NBA first team, all that. He got snubbed, so he got something to prove, and he gonna stick a foot at everybody's ass and stick it sideways, shine it up, right up the candy ass. Turn
it side, turn that bitch sideways. Remember that? Shout out to the Rock. Yeah.